Well, you know what they say, if you build it, they will come. And in Northlake Harvest Community, they have come and are still coming. Harvest was opened in 2013, so it's been around now about 10 years. And they first thought of having 3,000 rooftops. Well, quickly they learned this community is in such demand that 3,000 rooftop turned into a projected 4,000 rooftops. So they're thinking about adding an additional 1,000 rooftops to this community. But let me tell you what makes Harvest so special, because you're probably thinking, Tracy, why is everyone flocking to Harvest? Well, Harvest is DFW's first Agrihood. So agriculture and neighborhood. See, Agrihood, put them together. Right. So the people who live in Harvest, they have a greenhouse out here. They have plots where the residents can grow their own foods, vegetables. It's really a farming feel to this community, but not too farming feel. I mean, as we drive around, you will see a lot of city feel. So the thing about Harvest is you do have that healthy blend between having that country lifestyle feeling, because you have your own harvest that you can grow, but it's so close to the amenities, features, and conveniences to either Dallas or Fort Worth. So don't feel as though, my gosh, I've got to grow a crop and a harvest. No, all you have to do is be ready to grow a lot of fun and many friendships in this neighborhood. Are you ready to hear more about Harvest? Well, behind me, we have Harvest's iconic landmark, the yellow farmhouse. And there's a lot of history here, but this is where people come, gather, have tea, have breakfast, have brunch, and just enjoy gathering at the farmhouse. Let's take a look inside. Found two people who are enjoying their meal here at the farmhouse. But now let's take a listen and see, did they really enjoy the meal? Tell me how did you even find the place?
I was looking for a place to meet my daughter-in-law for lunch, and this came up, and I loved the way it looked, the farmhouse. I thought it was beautiful, and so I told her, I said, let's meet there. You know, that's someplace we've never been.
And how was the food?
The food was fabulous. We got the bacon quiche.
And then I also ordered a coffee, and the coffee was amazing too. I got a cold brew, and it was delicious.
Oh, better! It sounds like it's better than Starbucks.
Oh, way better. It's always better when it's from someplace like this.
The food was fabulous.
And the cookies, we had the bacon for dessert second. So we got the cookies, 2 different types of cookies. But it's a darling place. The inside, outside, all of it.
I loved walking around and looking at everything.
Okay, so I don't want to give you the wrong impression. Yes, this is Harvest, and you can have a plot to grow your own vegetables or whatever you want to grow that's legal within Texas. And yes, I did give you a tour of the historic farmhouse here in Harvest, but I don't want to give you the wrong impression that Harvest is some remote small town community. It's very sophisticated. There's so many great state-of-the-art features in this neighborhood that there are things that you didn't even think you could have in a neighborhood. That's how advanced it is here. And I want to drive around so you can see some of these homes. And I want to really fixate on the traditional homes, because in a neighborhood, you have different size lots. But what I really like about Harvest, remember, they're growing more than, 1,000 more than they expected to have. What you'll notice about here in Harvest, that they do offer homes on larger lots. You can get a 1/2 acre, you can get all the way up to 3-acre lot to build a dream home. And if this is your first time to this channel, subscribe below, press the bell, and you'll be notified anytime anything goes down around town. And if you've seen my videos, what you'll know is that I like to give you an immersive experience about a community or a neighborhood. There's a lot you can find out online: square foot, baths, bedrooms, even the price. But what you don't always see is how people move around and live their lives in any given community, city, or suburb. And that's where I come in. I hop in the car and I drive around so you can get that kind of one-on-one VIP behind the curtain experience. So if that's something you like, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join us on other tours. Now back to Harvest. There are 9 builders here in Harvest. So I think out of 9 different builders, you ought to be able to find your dream home. And what you'll notice about Harvest is some sections actually have rear entry garages. In many of our newer communities, many of the garages are front facing. You may have a J shape where you can pull in and your 2-bay car garage maybe on the side and you only see the single bay. But in Harvest, you can have a home where you don't see any garage in the front. Harvest actually has multiple types of homes, communities within the neighborhood. So you have the retreat, you have traditional homes, you also have townhome community, and there's a section of Harvest that was built as rentals. So if you are getting your home, new construction home built, then you'll still stay in the community during the construction phase. Well, I'm pretty sure you're not going to stay barricaded in your home. Eventually, you're going to open the front door, lift the garage, go out and explore all there is to do here in the community of Harvest. Well, here are a few fun things that you can do right here at home. Harvest has 4 resort-style swimming pools, state-of-the-art indoor and outdoor, fit barn with lap pool, 7 neighborhood parks and playgrounds, including Bark Park. Well, obviously, that's for our 4-legged friends, our dogs. We have basketball courts, sand volleyball, yard games. There's so much to do. But guess what? There is more. Now, you know what a Bark Park is. That's pretty obvious, right? But there's also a barn park. And this is a charming park home to fun barn animals and stables, exciting playground. And I thought that was pretty cool, staying in the same line and vein of Harvest. So you are going to actually enjoy the barn park. And then there's the dock, where you have stocked 3-acre pond features with kayaking that you can enjoy there at the dock. And you have the front porch, which is an open air pavilion with a stage, fire pits, grill, large event center. You have 16 miles of rustic trails and paved walkways for your hike and bike trails. You can push the baby stroller or just jog, walk, and enjoy the outdoors. And there's Harvest Lake, which is about 11 acres catch and release pond. There's so much to do here, and this was just a teaser of all the things that you can do. There's so many more things you can do here in Harvest. And if you live in Harvest, comment below and let me know what fun things you enjoy doing. Remember earlier I mentioned that there's some builders who can build you a beautiful home on larger lots, and by larger I mean an acre to 3-acre lots. Well, there are 2 of those builders here. One is Drees, the other is Toll Brothers. We're going to take a tour at one of Drees' products, one of their homes, and Toll Brothers has not yet built a spec home or inventory home. They've just poured the slab. So I really got you in early on this deal if you want to get a home on a larger lot, because with Toll Brothers, they don't have anything to show you here in this community. We would have to go to the other community that we toured, Creek Meadows West, to see Toll Brothers product. Now let's take a look at Drees Custom Homes and what you might be able to get on an acre here in Harvest. If this is your first time to this channel, subscribe below and hit the like button. Comment below and let me know what you think.
This home boasts of 4,586 square feet. There are 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 1 half bath, and a 3-car garage. This home rests on a little more than a half an acre. And as far as price range, you're looking at about $1.3 million.
All right, let's talk about education. Let's talk about the schools, because even if you don't have school-age children, the quality of education is pretty important for your resale. And who's going to buy a home and not consider appreciation, equity, and resale? The children who would live in Harvest, they attend one of 2 school districts, either Northwest ISD or Argyle ISD. And as you can see, side by side, they're both exceptional schools in our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Well, that's a wrap for us today, our tour of Harvest here in Northlake, Texas. And I hope that you've got a better grasp of some of the opportunities that you can find right here, especially on those really, really large lots. Because what you get on the large lots is you have the opportunity to have garages on the side of the house, not in the front, but more importantly, a 3-acre lot. I mean, you can do almost anything you want to do on those lots. Your custom swimming pool, your putting green, your multiple seating spaces, you name it, as long as it's legal, you can have it right there. And that's why I wanted to have this video with you to kind of show you what you can get here in Northlake and so many of our other great DFW communities. Hey, I'm Tracy Sorrell with the DFW Life, and I hop in the car and drive around and help people get a better understanding of what it is to live their lives in different communities, suburbs, and cities in our Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. And if you're thinking about relocating or making a move in or around our DFW Metroplex, hey, do me a favor, comment below, grab one of those one-on-one consultation links, and let's have a meeting. Let's figure out if living your life in Northlake or anywhere else in our DFW Metroplex is the best place for you to create your memories and call home.